Hello, everyone. So, I had a conversation with someone a while back about relationships, and I was trying to show them something. So, I said, how many times have you had an argument with your husband or your boyfriend, and months later you thought, what, what was I doing? I mean, what is stupid? I got so emotional, and it was all pointless and actually meaningless. So, how many times has that happened where you look back at a past argument or a fight and um, realize that it was all really silly and how much you were caught up in an emotional storm? And in that emotional storm, if you look back at it, you just wanted to be right. You just wanted what you were saying to be accepted, validated, as though that was all that you were really wanting if you look at it. And in that, were you really listening? Were you to the words the other person was saying? Were you really listening and looking at the words? I mean, it's the same thing when you're reading something. Are you really there seeing the words? Do we, just as our ability to read, can we really follow the words of another person, even when they're not matching our words? I mean, things can be said in many different ways. And so if someone is speaking, I mean, I remember my parents having arguments as a child and sitting there and thinking that they were both saying the same thing. And they continue yelling at one another. So I guess my point is, do we really listen? Do we really see the words that are in front of us in the form of being voiced or in the form of being written? If we look back at past arguments and relationships, were we really listening, or were we just wanting validation? We wanted our emotional storm to be validated. And then with hindsight, we realized that that emotion that we wanted validated was really not even that important. So this is the point of the Destiny I process, is to realize how we become these storms of validation, really. And in being that, we're not really even seeing the words presented to us, even really looking at them. We don't even really see the words as, I mean, how well can we read? How well can we actually really take in the words that are spoken towards us? And maybe this ability of ourselves to take in the sound as words that come at us is indicative of our own ability to move without being an emotional storm, wanting validation. And this is really, in many ways, what the Destiny I process is about, is realizing how much we do this. We become an emotional storm in our own words, and we don't stop and listen or really look at the words in front of us, whether they're spoken or written. And in this, we're not really living. Anyway, so that's it. Thank you.